Welcome back. Chapter 24. Departmental Functions. As a businesses grow, they often divide their operations into various departments, each with specialized functions. This structure ensures that each aspect of the business is managed by individuals with the appropriate expertise. Departments such as finance, marketing, operations, and human resources play unique roles in contributing to the overall goals of the organization. Understanding how this departmental function and interactions is key to grasping how businesses operate effectively. In this video, we will be covering a summary of the key points about the departmental functions. This is a quick overview to give you a solid understanding of the topic. So if you have any question or need more details, feel free to ask in comments and I will be happy to help clarify. Please don't forget, you don't grow when you are comfortable. It's a powerful reminder that real growth often comes from pushing beyond our comfortable zones. When you stick to what feels safe and familiar, you miss out on opportunities for learning and self-improvement. It is in those challenging moments when you step into the unknown, face your fear, and take on new responsibility that you truly evolve. Okay, let's start this chapter with general introduction. How business is divided depends on size and their needs. So generally, businesses are divided to the different departments. Depends on the size and their needs. These two elements have important roles on how businesses are divided to different departments. As the businesses grow or become bigger, they often split into 4 traditional departments, with employees in each department specializing in specific tasks. So, how business is divided depends on their size and their needs. And as a business grow or increase their size, they split into 4 traditional departments. Generally, we have 4 traditional departments that in each department, special employees have specific tasks that is suitable for each department. So what are the 4 general traditional departments include? These 4 traditional departments include departments of finance that deal with financial plan, saving, debt, profit, and such issues. Human resources that is deal with benefits of hiring employees, promotion, careers, teamwork, and so on. Department of marketing that deal with sales of goods and services. And finally, operation department that deal with daily operations of production, goods, and services. So, start with human resources department that is responsible for welfare of employees. Human resources department responsible for welfare of employees. Please remember it carefully in summary language. Human resources department generally is responsible for welfare of employees. What are the sub responsibility of human resources? Workforce planning, recruitment and selection, training, health and safety, staff welfare, employment issues, industrial relations, disciplinary and grievance procedure, dismissal, and redundancy. These are important duties and responsibilities of Human Resources Department as one of the four traditional departments in organization. In workforce planning, the Human Resources Department calculated the number and types of staff, how many staff and employer we need for special tasks. For example, how many employee or staff we need for marketing department. The next important Human Resources Department responsibility is recruitment and selection, that is plan the number and types of worker needed. Training, health and safety, staff welfare, that is working environment is comfortable or not. Employment issues, industrial relations, that is maintain good communication with trade unions. Involve negotiation between employers and employees. Disciplinary and grievance procedure, dismissal, and redundancy. Next department is Finance Department, that is administrate and monitoring all financial transactions. So, Finance Department deal with all financial transactions. What are the other important responsibility of Finance Department? First, recording transactions. These records are used to produce important financial statements that we will familiar with these statements in future chapters. Second, dealing with wages and salaries of employees. Third, credit control. Credit control is often require staff to chase outstanding or big debts. Cash flow forecasting and budget. And finally, accounts. These are important responsibilities of Finance Department. Next department is Marketing Department, that focus on customers. The major focus in Marketing Department is on customers. But what is focus on customers include in fact? First, market research, that include gathering, processing, and presenting data about the customer needs, markets, and competitors. We will discuss about market research in future chapters with together in details. Next is product planning, which product will be marketed, old or marketing new products. The next is pricing duty, that includes cost consideration, competitors considerations, and the state of markets and type of the products. Next is sales promotions, that is develop interesting of customers. Again, we will discuss about sales promotions in the next chapters with together in details. Next is advertising, that is significant contribution to company websites. Customer service, providing before, during, and after a product has been purchased. Public relations, that is links to advertising, best separate from it, and managing company image and reputations. Next is packaging. And finally, we have distribution in marketing department duties. All of these duties will be discussed in the marketing chapters in more details. Finally is production department. Production department making goods and provide services. So production departments in general language. Main focus of production departments is on making goods and provide services. But what is included in making goods and providing services? Focus. First, design. Second, purchasing of raw material or buying the resources that needed for business. Next is stock control. This involves storing, controlling, supplying, and handling stocks of resources and providing information about stocks. Next is maintenance, that is responsible for cleaning, maintenance of machinery, and business property. And finally, research and development, or R&D, that is responsible for investigation and discovery of materials, processes, and products. After summary explaining about the four main traditional departments in business, it is important to know these departments need to work together, not alone. So always we should consider the work of these departments together. Also, there are independent. These departments work independent, but they rely on each other for success. So they are independent, but they rely on each other for success. This means that there must be good communication between departments to ensure that business runs effectively. So the departments should work together. This means that although they are independent, but they rely on each other. So because of reliance on each other, they need to have good communications to will have a good result. Okay, what are the differences between large and small businesses in terms of business departments? Most small businesses can operate without divided into departments. So as we say at the first of the chapters, when the businesses start to grow, when they are starting to grow, they become divided to 4 departments. But small businesses, when they are small or they are at the earliest stage of business size, they operate without divide into departments. Because the departments often run informally and cannot really afford to employ a specialist. So small businesses are not divided to different departments because generally they are run informally and they have a limited resources to employ a specialist because generally the specialists need more salary. Larger organization, each department in a business will specialize in particular functions. So we can see the specialization or specialized in particular function. Thank you for your attention.